What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Weight Zone podcast, and we are back for another UFC breakdown. This is UFC Fight Night. It's going to be held at the Apex. Marvin Vittori taking on Roman Dolidze in the main event. And yeah, guys, I'm actually very excited for this card. A lot of people are saying this is a bad card and there's not that many good fights. Yeah, I agree. A lot of these fights are lower level, but a lot of these fights is where a lot of these fighters are getting older and they're on 2-fight losing streaks, and Dana White's Contender Series is right around the corner, and he's going to be signing new competition, so he's going to be looking to drop some fighters. So a lot of these fights are going to be either win or you're going to get dropped from the UFC, so I'm actually very excited for it. And alright guys, I'm going to get right into this breakdown. I just want to say real quick, if you guys are here for the first time, like the video, subscribe to the page, click that thumbs up, guys. It's not that hard to click that thumbs up. It helps me generate a lot more people to my videos, and I really appreciate it if you guys like the video and also subscribe. Don't miss out on anything I have coming out. I do the NBA, I do NASCAR, I do all different types of MMA events. I even do soccer on the daily, guys. So tune into all of my stuff and let's cash out, guys. So let's get right into this breakdown. First fight of the night is gonna be UFC Dubin taking on Carly Judas. And guys, honestly, this fight is very competitive, more competitive than the line suggests. I think Carly Judas is the better fighter, but Eunice just went into the Contender Series and knocked out Shannon Clark. Shannon Clark is the LFA Women's Champion. She went out here and got knocked out by Dubin, and then she went out there and defended her title at the LFA again. So I do believe this fight's a lot more competitive than the line suggests. I'm going to say this fight's dog or pass. Dubin is about a plus 400, plus 380 underdog, and I think that's a good price tag to actually try to take a chance on her. I'm probably not going to put too much on it, but I'm going to throw something small on it. Because, yeah, guys, I just believe that Eunice Dubin has a good chance of winning this fight. Every time Carly Judas fights, it seems like she's a better fighter, but she always gets into these split decisions and makes it a lot closer. And we've already seen that Dubin has the knockout power, even for a women's MMA. So yeah, guys, like I said, I'm putting a little bit on Eunice Dubin. She's going to be the pick for this fight. I think she's going to end up pulling this out in a close fight, so I'm putting a little bit on her. So yeah, guys, looks like we're all smoking the Dubin tonight. So let's go Eunice Dubin for the first fight of the night. Alright guys, next fight's going to be Jocelyn Nunes taking on Priscilla Cachoeira. And guys, this fight is another one that's very competitive. I think it's a 50-50 fight, and it's going to be another one I'm probably going to say dog or pass. I'm probably not going to have anything on this fight because I don't know who's going to win this fight. I don't have the best read because Priscilla Cachoeira, I think, is the better striker, but for some reason, Jocelyn Nunes just knows how to win fights and keep it very competitive. So I'm probably not going to put too much on it or not even bet this fight. But yeah, guys, the pick for me is going to be dog or pass. I'm going to go with Priscilla Cachoeira, but I don't know if I'm going to be betting on this one. Alright guys, this fight's going to be Daniel Barras taking on Andre Lima. And guys, I'm taking Andre Lima in this one. I do believe that Daniel Barras is going to have a good first round because he comes out there throwing hell-bent, throws a whole bunch of crazy punches. But I just think Andre Lima is going to be able to make a lot of those punches miss, and he's probably going to end up winning this fight via decision. I don't think he's going to be able to finish Daniel Barras because I can see Daniel Barras probably going out there having a good first round, then gassing out in the second or third. So give me Andre Lima. I think he wins this fight via decision. Alright guys, next fight is going to be Stephanie Lucinau taking on Sam Hughes. And guys, I'm taking Stephanie Lucinau. I'm taking her via decision. I think this fight's going to go all 3 rounds. I think it could be close because Sam Hughes actually knows how to keep fights close. But Stephanie Lucinau, she fought a girl in Alencar, where Alencar is a better wrestler than Sam Hughes. And Stephanie Lucinau stopped a lot of her takedowns in that fight when it was a rematch. And it seems like she's young and she's getting better on the daily. So I'm taking Stephanie Lucinau. I think it's going to be a very competitive fight. It could be a split decision, but I do believe she wins the decision and she gets this one done. So Lucinau by decision is the pick. Alright guys, next fight, Carlos Vera taking on Josias Musasa. And guys, I'm taking Josias Musasa, but he's a minus 1,000 favorite, so attack it how you want. I think he's going to be able to finish this fight. I think he can knock him out, but it's probably not one of the ones that we want to put too much investment in just because it's a minus 1,000 favorite and there's no way to play this. There's no reason to even put your money on this one. Just watch and have some fun. Maybe you want to add them to some parlays, but we all know those minus 1,000s be busting parlays sometimes for some reason. So he's not even going to add too much to your parlay out of minus 1,000. So I said Josias Musasa is the pick. He's probably going to win this fight via knockout, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to attack this one by a betting perspective. Alright guys, next fight is going to be Sung Yu taking on AJ Cunningham. And guys, on this one, I know I might sound crazy. Right now. I'm taking AJ Cunningham. I'm putting money on the dog, plus 455, almost plus 500. Soo Young Yu is going to come in there and he's going to try to take the fight to the floor. That's what his game plan is. He's a chain wrestler. He's going to come on there and try to take the fight to the floor. AJ Cunningham trains with Bryce Mitchell on the daily. Bryce Mitchell's a way better wrestler and he's a way better grappler than Soo Young Yu. And I think AJ Cunningham is going to have something for Soo Young Yu in this one. I don't know if he's going to be able to get the fight to the floor. AJ Cunningham This guy has a crazy story, guys. If you guys haven't heard this story, go check it out. This guy's dad had him taking steroids at age 7. His dad was feeding him dog food and locked him in a kennel for times and times again. He put into the foster system after they realized what his dad was doing. And then, yeah, like this guy got into so many fights in the foster system. He was beating people up in the foster system that he went to the detention center. And then he started fighting people in the detention center. So this guy's had a rough life, and I just have to root for this guy. Like, he's been through a lot, been on trials and tribulations, and now he's in the UFC, and he fought a hard fight in Ludwig Klein where I don't know why they gave him Ludwig Klein. That was just a messed up fight for him. But this one, I do believe he has a chance of winning. I think the odds are just big because he got beat up by Ludwig Klein, but Ludwig Klein would beat up Su Young Yu. So like I said, I don't think Su Young Yu is going to be able to get the takedowns, and I think AJ Cunningham's a live dog in this one. Alright guys, next fight, Waldo Cortez Acosta taking on Ryan Spann. And guys, this one's at heavyweight. Ryan Spann is going up to heavyweight. And guys, I'm taking Ryan Spann on the money line. This one is a 50-50 fight. This one can go either way. I do believe someone's going to get knocked out in this one. But Ryan Spann, I believe at heavyweight, he doesn't have to do that weight cut. I don't know if he's going to get as tired as he used to. He's going to go out there and he's going to have all the power at heavyweight he didn't have at light heavyweight. And I think he's going to go out here and knock Waldo Acosta. Waldo Acosta is a good boxer, but he throws looping shots. And I think if Ryan Spann connects on any of his hard shots when he throws those straight punches, I think Waldo Cortez is going to get knocked out. So give me Ryan Spann in this one. Like I said, 50-50 fight. Someone's going to get knocked out, but I'm taking Ryan Spann. Alright guys, next fight, Sung Yu Choi taking on Kevin Vallejos. And guys, I'm taking Kevin Vallejos. I'm a big fan of this guy. This guy's a really young prospect. He's going to come in here. I think he's going to win this fight. He is a big favorite, but I am going to be adding him to a parlay because I do believe he's a very young prospect that's going to come in here and do really good. Sung Yu Choi is a guy where he likes to strike, but I think Kevin Vallejos is going to be the better striker, and he can mix in the takedowns. He's one of these Argentinians that just been training with a good camp, and he's putting everything together right now. He's had some fights where he's lost, but he's always competitive in them. But yeah guys, I'm taking Kevin Vallejos. I think he wins this fight. He's one of these young prospects I'm going to keep my eye on. Guys, next fight's going to be Dr. Nugaze taking on Brenson Ribeiro. And guys, this one, I don't know if I'm even going to bet this one. I want to bet Brenson Ribeiro because Dr. missed weight, but Dr. might come in there a lot bigger because it seemed like he didn't even try to make weight. He missed by like 4 or 5 pounds, and he's going to come in there really big. Brenson Ribeiro, don't get me wrong, he hits really hard, but he has no chin himself, so I'm probably not going to bet this one because it's a dog or pass for me, but it's more of just pass. But the pick is going to be Dr., I guess, but if you're betting on Brenson because Dr. missed weight, I'm not faulting you, but either way, guys, it's one of these fights you just pass and just watch. Alright guys, next fight, Damon Blackshear taking, Damon Blackshear taking on Cody Gibson. And guys, this one is a dog or pass for me as well. I was all over Damon Blackshear in this one. I was thinking he's a good parlay piece, but after watching him in the weigh-ins, and he looked horrible on the scale. He missed the weight by a pound, like a pound and a half, and he just looked really bad, and I don't believe he's going to be able to have the cardio like we all think he is. I think Cody Gibson's going to have a good first round, and after that, just going to keep pushing on the pace. And with Damon Blackshear looking horrible on the scales, I don't know if he's going to be able to withstand all that. Like, usually I would say Damon Blackshear would be the pick, but after that weight cut, I don't know if he's going to come in here and do that good. But yeah guys, I'm going to pick Cody Gibson, but it's not one I'm going to be having too much of an investment in. It's more of a dog or pass just because Damon Blackshear missed weight and he looked bad on the scales. Alright guys, this fight's going to be Alexander Hernandez taking Kurt Hollabaugh. And guys, I'm taking Alexander Hernandez. I'm taking him to win this fight and over 1.5 rounds to bring that line down. It's one of my confident bets of the night. I think Alexander Hernandez is the perfect spot for him. I think he's better everywhere than Kurt Hollabaugh. He's a better striker. He's a better grappler. He has better cardio. He's more athletic. And guys, we all know Alexander Hernandez has all the skills, but it seems like he just doesn't live up to the pressure. It's like the crowd gets to him. But guess what, guys? There's no crowd. He's going to be in there fully focused, no pressure, and I believe this is going to be the perfect matchup for him. So give me Alexander Hernandez to win this fight. I'm taking Alexander Hernandez to win and over 1.5 rounds. I do believe this is tailor-made for Alexander Hernandez. It's one of my confident picks of the day. Guys, this next fight's gonna be Chidi Nugwani taking on I think it's Alizu Zaleski Dos Santos. And guys, I'm taking Dos Santos in this one. Before I saw weigh-ins, I was all over the Chidi Bang Bang. I thought Chitty was going to go bang bang. That's literally what I thought was going to happen in this fight. But after seeing Chitty on the weigh-ins, he looked bad at the scale, and I don't believe he's going to transition to the ring. I mean the octagon. I just think Chitty's going to go out there, have a good, decent round in that, maybe a round, and then Dos Santos is going to mix in that grappling, start striking with him, use his capoeira skills, and eventually just hit Chitty with something he like really hard. And like I said, Chitty was the pick originally, but after he missed the weight, I don't see myself betting on him. Now I'm on Dos Santos. I think Dos Santos is going to win this fight, probably by knockout in the later rounds. Alright guys, the main event is Marvin Vittori taking on Roman Dolidze. And guys, I'm taking Roman. I'm taking the dog. I think he's going to win in this rematch. I thought the first fight was very close. It was so almost a split decision, but Marvin pulled it off. But if you guys watched that first fight, it was 3 rounds. This one is 5 rounds. The first one was 3 rounds, and at the end of the third round, the whole third round, Roman started taking over. Roman looked like he was a fresher fighter. Marvin's coming off an injury now, and he hasn't fought, and he's coming back. Roman's been active. I think we all forget that Roman started training at 28 years old, and now he's 32, 33 years old. He's still getting better. This guy is legit, and I do believe Roman's going to come out here, have the better cardio, withstand a lot of those punches. Both these guys have never been finished, so I don't see anybody getting knocked out in this one, but I just think Roman's going to have the better cardio, start taking over in those later rounds. Maybe a live bet would actually be a better bet, because Marvin might go out there and win the first round. But I just believe as the fight goes on, 5-round fight, Roman's gonna take over and have the better cardio. So give me Roman Dolidze. I'm taking the dog in the main event of the night. Alright guys, and that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, like the video, subscribe to the page. Don't miss out on anything we have coming out. Go check out our Cage Warriors video. We have a Cage Warriors early on, starting very soon. So stay tuned and watch all that stuff, guys. We have more stuff coming out tomorrow. So like I said, don't miss out. Subscribe to the page, click that thumbs up, and I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.